everybody. This is Daryl with 10-foot truck. Good Attitude Services. I'm in the truck. I'm doing my inspection before I go on a moving job. Checking the air conditioning. One thing about these GMCs, it's a 2006 Savannah 3500 cutaway van, but the 4.8, the 4.8 Vortec. These air conditionings are amazing. They really do keep the truck cool, and it's always been nice. Haven't had to have it recharged yet, knock on platinum wood or whatever. But I'm going, it's really hot today. So the customer decided to wait to do the job, because originally we were doing it during the day, but it's so hot. And then there was some fires a couple days ago, but it's so hot that we're going to have to wait until the afternoon so I can do the job later on, just get everything ready. So I'll let you know about how the moving job goes. Should go smooth. But the weather's been really, really hot and smoky because of the fires. So I got to clean up the window. Really. I'll do that gas station. The smoke and all the dust. I might have to get the filter changed in this truck from all that dust. But anyway, we got to get going. I just want to make sure I check the oil, the battery, the coolant, air conditioning, tires, check the tires, have all the back organized, ready to go. Cleaned out the truck yesterday. I always, because I had a junk removal job last week, so I ended up hurting my knee a bit, so I had to call it, had to take off for some days because my knee was sore. We're doing that, a lot of work. We were taking out that, we were doing like yard debris, so put a lot of stress on my knee, but that's the way it goes, you know. So I'm stretching that out, and I couldn't do a job because of that. I had to cancel because it was just, you know, you have to climb stairs and stuff, your knee's all sore. So feels better now, so I can go out and, but I had to clean the truck out because it was a mess, so I had to mop it out. That's the thing about doing junk removal and doing moving or delivery. One doesn't, you can leave the truck, you know, it gets dirt, dust, and all that stuff, no big deal when you're doing junk. But when you're doing the delivery, furniture delivery, you don't want it nice and clean, you don't want dust in the back, so you got to really clean it out, mop it out, and all that stuff. So I did that, so everything's good. Anyway, so it's going to be a job today, and then we'll see what happens the rest of the week. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm going to do a little bit more videos, so I'll probably just tack some more stuff onto this as I go. I'll just start with this one anyway. The customer was, I said they gave me a good review, so I keep forgetting to ask customers. I don't know why when I do the job, I end up, you know, at the end of the job tired, and I just pack stuff up and I just say thank you and leave, and I forget to talk to them about my Google my business site, where you can give reviews, which helps the algorithm for me to get more jobs. So the only reason I remembered is because, I mean, there's so many customers I've forgotten about, so I missed out on a lot of reviews. So that's important to try to make that aware of the customer that you can give me a review. Now the only reason I remembered is because she was asking about my website on the truck. I have the website's on the truck, and I said, yeah, that's my website. But also I told her I also have Google, my business on Google, which is very helpful now, especially with AI and all that. So she gave me a 5-star review, and I was very, very thankful for that. That helps a lot. So that was a great customer, great job, and could lead to some more jobs, hopefully. So those are the kind of customers you want. And so next time I'll remember that. And as far as getting those reviews. So now this weekend's coming up. Hopefully I can get a junk removal job this weekend. Putting up some more ads. I'm I'm changing prices a bit and seeing what works. Doing some promotions for the local area here, giving a better discount on my services here just locally, and seeing if that price works. So I'm kind of experimenting with that, and we'll see. I'm using AI to develop these. What I do is I'll take pictures of me and the dollies in the truck, and then use AI on Copilot. I think I've used Copilot, and then mainly Copilot. But I think I might use Chatbot, or Chat. I forget the names of these AI companies, but I know Copilot. That's the one I've been using to take an image or several images, and then I'll combine it and talk to AI or about combining it, and then give me a list, tell them a list of services, name, phone number, all this, and get it to organize to where it looks professional with the colors and everything. The hardest part of the beginning is trying to get me to look like me through AI. So I finally got a couple that looks pretty good. You have to kind of play with the AI imaging and seeing what you're going to get. So I've been working with that and trying to get those images for flyers, and because it does look pro and is free. Well, it depends on if you're paying a subscription to those services, but you can do that for free too, and you can come up with some really cool looking flyers and stuff you can put on social media and add music to it and different things. So I'm working with different pricings and trying to do different services. Like we do couch removal, junk removal altogether, one item removal, curbside removal, and do each flyer individually, so I can put them, alternate with those on Craigslist or on social media. And also I have a lot when you're posting on Google My Business. Every time you post an image, it helps. So you can get these really cool images, and that are so going on anyway. So you can get these really good images and use those, put them on Google My Business, put them on Facebook, any social media, and then post them, of course, on Craigslist or however you want. And then you can make flyers out of them, and you can make cards and stuff. So I'm really getting into the using this AI to develop the images, because before I'd use different programs on the computer, and it was very difficult to. I did take graphics in school way back, so I learned a little bit about Photoshop and stuff. But now it's it's really fast, and it organizes it. Also, it organizes your text when you put up your services and your prices, and list what you take, items. Into the bullet points. It makes it really nice, so you can put it all together and it looks all clean and professional. So because you want yourself to look professional, and so I'm doing that, and eventually I'll have to go out and take some of these flyers over to the storage units for storage clean out. That's my next flyer I'm going to do, is storage clean out. And I think it helps when you list each service. Sometimes you split it up to focused. Instead of just junk removal, you can put list different items like appliance removal, or furniture removal, couch removal, or mattress removal, or cardboard removal, or construction debris removal, or yard debris removal. Each ad can focus on those things, so that you have you're alternating your ads and getting more ads out there. The more you put up there on Google, the better. For me, the more I put up there, each time I post, sometimes I forget. And so this got me into doing it more often, because before I'd be like, well, what am I going to put up there? I don't have any images or videos that I'm going to put up on my Google. So every day I just work on, since it's working better every time I try that, and just different flyers, and just like that, like specific stuff, like today, junk removal for couch removal or couch removal service, curbside for this price. Make a deal or whatever. Have a specific day to say this weekend we're offering $50 curbside, one item within this range, or whatever you want to do. So it's all about the marketing to get your name out there. Of course, Craigslist was always worked good for me, and I like to stand out on Craigslist. And that's why I want to make the most professional ad that stands out, so people, they look at it and they stop. As opposed to, because a lot of people on Craigslist, they'll just put text and then a phone number, and I want to put pictures and photos and pictures of me, so it looks more personable, and pictures of the truck and pictures of the tools and that, so they get a better idea of what it is, of who I am. And so that's about it. And then I'm going to be building a website. Eventually, goodattitudeservices.com, if I can get that, if that's available, then I can do that, because 10foottruck.com it doesn't match. It works, but I want to get them both the same name, and work with that. Anything else? I thought it was something else, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As far as junk removal companies, and a lot of them don't do moving labor. Of course, the only thing about doing junk removal and moving services and delivery services, moving you would want to do, unless you had a household goods license, you want to do moving, like delivery, furniture delivery, or moving labor, assisting people loading trucks and unloading trucks, that kind of thing. Depending on your state where you live and how that works. But there's a lot of people call for moving, even if they see, like, they'll see my ad, it says junk removal, and that's all it says on there, and I don't list anything about moving assistance, and they'll call and say, hey, can you help me move, can you help me load the truck, or do moving, or and that kind of thing. So I'm like, I'll do it, because I've done that for a lot of years, and I have the equipment, I have all the dollies and the moving pads and all that kind of stuff. So it's I can do that no problem. So that's something to think about. Another thing too is I get a lot of calls for yard debris and yard cleanup, and I don't know if all junk removal companies do that, but that's something that in this time of year people need: the yard cleanup, yard debris removal. That can be a good service too to offer. And another thing people ask me all the time, which is about being a handyman. Like, I'll be on a job and, are you a handyman? And they need, like, drywall or whatever. And I don't do that, but if you are a person that does other types of work, a lot of times people will ask about that too. I don't have tools, and I don't do that kind of work on a regular basis, so I wouldn't offer that service. But I used to have a friend of mine that I could just refer handyman service to, so that he would do tile, or drywall, or remodel. He did all that stuff, so I would just refer to him. I refer him to the customer. So if you have someone you know, then you can always, that's good to refer someone to get them work and pass the work to them. And that helps keep that customer in the circle, because if your friend's really good with handyman work and has the tools and knowledge, and you refer them, and then they're good at what they do, and you refer the customer to them to do the remodel, then he'll do the remodel, and that customer will stay within your loop of friends or people that you work with. So you're keeping that referral around. They're going to contact you later for moving or whatever, and that just helps keep you in the circle too for future jobs or referrals. So that's that could lead to that. And also, a lot of people ask me to do yard work. I just don't do mowing. Like, I'll do basically cleanup, and that's the kind of stuff, getting the yard cleaned up and removing all the debris and stuff and taking it away, because I don't have that. I don't have a decent mower. That's about it. I hope everyone's getting a lot of work out there and becoming prosperous and enjoying the summer. I know it's been a hot summer here, and it's everywhere, so try to stay cool. And we're getting a breeze right now, so that maybe the smoke will blow away. I don't know how long these fires are going to be going on, but anyway, enjoy your week, your weekend. This is Daryl at 10 Foot Truck Good Attitude Services, signing out.